Classic Truck Rescue. Welcome back to the channel, folks. I'm running a little late today. I had to unload the mole, which is the little car trailer we haul behind Gopher, and it had all kinds of stuff from the house on it, a table and a bunch of leftover lumber from building our temporary walls. You know, I probably shouldn't do the intro with the backup thing going on. I'll be back. Enough of that. Anyway, my buddy Joe came out here and we did another parts trade for some gravel, and he brought 2 more loads of gravel out. I was able to finish the driveways and they look really good. Jamie's really happy with the way you just glide along on it. I've got pretty much a full load left in a pile just to help out around the property. But Joe, I put him on a quad and I went and showed him my driveway project where I have to build the driveway for them to bring the house in. And he said, holy cow, you need a lot of dirt. And he's bringing it. They have some clean fill dirt that they need to get rid of. And I said, heck, man. I gave him the gate code and mowed him a road out in the pasture. They're going to be bringing in 2 dump trucks at times with pups. And I've got some bushes to clear and stuff so that they can get in and out easily. But we're going to do this driveway up. It's part of my homework assignment. Jim and I are actually finished out at the house. I had a couple days where I went out and finished cutting the floor and stuff like that. I'm going by there today because, frankly, something's irritating the heck out of me. When we cut the ceiling out, the top where the shingles are, I cut it from the inside so we could take out a section at a time. Well, that line wasn't straight, and it's very defined now that we've got the truss sandwiched up against the plastic. You can see that jagged line. It's got to be dealt with sooner or later. So I went and found my knee pads, and I'm going to get up there. I found my little chalky thing, snap, snap, and I'm going to get up there with a new blade and cut that off straight. Then I will be completely happy with the job that we did taking it apart. I had a friend that needed some water, brought their water tanker over here. Turns out the guy was a logger. I have some big dangerous trees to take out, and I'm going to try to use my head. And normally I just dive in and willy-nilly, but we can't afford for me to get hurt at this stage of the game. I'm needed every day doing what I got to do. So he knows a guy that's a professional logger that will come take a look at him. I'm just having him do the dangerous ones. The other ones I can handle. I've cut lots of trees down out here too. Anyway, I'm headed over to the house right now. I wanted to get some film of Mark and KK and Larry putting dollies under the house while I trim that off, and then we made a door in one of the temporary walls so we could get in and out of the house while we were working on it. I've got that all screwed closed and everything, but I need to seal it up where the plastic is. And then I have an idea for the 2 sections of the floor that I cut out. They've got big 4-inch by, I think 10 or maybe even 12, probably 10-inch beams underneath them. So you've got one every 4 feet. And I thought I'd take those 2 sections of floor, load them on the mole, which is behind me, and bring them back here. I can put plastic barrels underneath them, secure them to them, put AstroTurf on top of them over the vinyl that's already on them, and then go around the edges with some like 2x8 or 10 PT board to trim it up. And I thought that'd make a cool little floating dock for down at the swim hole. It'll have the round barrels on the bottom, so come winter I can just go down there and I'll put mounts on it for a chain, and I'll just pull it out of the water and up onto high ground and then push it back in the springtime. I think it'd be pretty cool to have a dock down there, and you know, you use what you got, right, folks? Anyway, God's really been blessing us. We're super happy with the progress and the way it's going. Everybody's everything's just going real good with this house project. It just seems like it was meant to be, and we thank the Lord for that. Everything's just coming together. It's been a rough 8 years out here, but to see what's happening right now is very exciting. So I'll be back when I'm out at the job site and show you what the crew from Emmert International has been up to since I finished up a couple of days ago. Peace out. Holy cow, folks. That Emmert International crew does not waste any time. Look at that. It's May 18th, and we started on this May 2nd. So 16 days from a complete working house with running water and power to this. Mark told me, Mark's the lead guy for the Emmert Crew, told me that they were bringing out some dollies to start putting under these sections today. So I wanted to get some film of that. Wow, they just take the whole foundation out, one piece at a time. Look at this. I like the way he's blocked everything up. Now, we're expecting some damage from the, I'm glad I didn't take that box off.
And you are disconnected.
All right, we appreciate you, Daniel. Good job. Why does your shirt say Doug though, Daniel?
I got it from a friend.
Okay. All right, thank you.
In this day and age, I can identify as Doug, right?
Yeah, you identify as Doug. That's fine.
Have a wonderful day.
You too, bye. That's exactly where it needed to be. Those guys are great. Those guys are awesome. Anyway, we're aware that there's going to be some cracks. There's going to be some doors and windows that don't slide right and stuff, and that's adjustments that we'll have to make. You know, it's still a win situation. Boy, that's a little sketchy looking right there. They know what they're doing, though. They do know what they're doing. Holy cow! Let's do a whole walk around on this. Wow. And keep in mind that a lot of the busting out of that concrete happens with a sledgehammer and a guy crawling around under there that doesn't have a lot of room to swing it. Those guys are tough. I'm telling you, those guys are tough. I couldn't do what they do. There's no way. I could not do that. Thank you, Lord, for that crew. We are grateful for them. They've got the whole house lifted up. So there's the section of floor that I cut out 2 days ago. Maybe 3 days ago. I don't know. Monday. And it's Thursday. Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, I wasn't here Tuesday or Wednesday. So I was here pretty much every day from the 2nd to the 15th. Yes, to the 15th, and today's the 18th. So Jim and I, and we didn't work weekends. I worked one Saturday. So pretty much 2 weeks. And Jim and I, not even 2 weeks, because we didn't work weekends. And I was done on the 15th, and we started on the 2nd. We're talking like 11, 12 days. You do the math, make a comment. I'm not gonna do it right now, but Jim and I had this house cut apart and everything disconnected and ready to raise in under 2 weeks. Pretty good for a couple of amateurs. But the one thing that's been driving me nuts is sitting at home thinking about that raggedy edge on the roof. Now, when we cut that, to cut us a little slack, I was ducking under that stuff and cutting it with a Sawzall, and the shingles are that thick. I'll show you. Yes, I will. I will show you. The shingles were super thick. Here we go. The shingles were that thick. So I was cutting through an inch plus. And the blade, it doesn't like the shingle material. But we did what we had to do and we got it cut out. However, that needs to be trimmed back to that plastic. Just a nice straight line. I bought my little chalky thing, snap. But I realized on the way over here that they've disconnected the power. And I didn't bring a generator, but I did bring my Uki tail. The Ukitel is the box that I did a review on, and it worked out real good when I came over here on a Saturday to cut all the power wires that ran down the house. And I used the Ukitel to plug in my big floodlight so that I could see what I was doing with the power off. Anyway, I have not charged it since I used it that day, but it is still in the truck. Today on Classic House Rescue, we're gonna find out how long the Ukitel will power a skill saw. Yeah, and if it doesn't power it long enough to get these two sections of roof trimmed up. Oh, I do have my battery powered Sawzall too. We'll see. We'll get it cut, folks. We'll get the job done. Let's go all the way around. Man, just an incredible amount of work. It's not easy, and it does take a crew. This is not a one-guy job, ever. I remember when they first started knocking holes in the foundation, I was all beside myself, like, oh, the ruckus has begun. They did a good job, though. I got to give Emmert International props, man. These guys are pros. Other people can't do this. They make it seem like child's play. We will have to replace the bottom of this wood, whatever it is, all the way around, but I'd say they did a pretty good job. Like I said, we're expecting some damage. You don't just cut a house in half and pick it up in two sections and move it. I think it's 14 miles. I'll get back with you on that. I'll have to circle back with you on that, but I think it's 14 miles. I'll drive the route that they're actually taking and let you know. Heck, we'll go with it. Stay with the series. Keep watching. Go check out Classic Truck Ranch. You'll see all of the videos on this on Classic Truck Ranch on YouTube. It's our new channel that we started, and it's just, we're going through all the videos since we got the property, and we're freshening them up, cutting them down, and kind of telling the story of the development of our 25 acres of just, we think it's paradise out in Malala, Oregon, on the Malala River. And we started with bushes and trees. For all the people that hate it when I say that, bushes and trees, it was nothing but bushes and trees, and now it's gonna have a house on it. Thank you, Lord. All right, folks, I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna get that door sealed up right there, and then I probably ought to figure out some kind of a harness so I don't have an accident. Wonder if they want me to cut that stub off of there. Probably. All right, folks, I'll be back when I'm doing some work. Larry just showed up. He brought some dollies with him. Larry, you got airplane wheels.
Yeah.
Is that what those are?
Yep.
Wow. Well, you guys got a lot done.
Yeah.
There's no more going into the house.
I know. Yeah. Along that patio back there.
Yeah.
It was all leg bolted into the foundation. They crawl under there with that 20-pound sledge and get it all loose.
I was just talking about that this morning. I did a walk around with the camera on. These guys, you know, a lot of this, they can't just break it out with a machine. It's a guy down there swinging a sledgehammer, and he doesn't have any room to swing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great. I was gonna trim the roof where it's all jaggedy.
Yeah.
But I forgot we didn't have power.
Oh, that's right.
So I forgot my little generator. I think it might do it. Yeah, you guys are doing a great job, man.
Cool.
Just kicking butt.
Yep. I don't know if they've ever determined an exact route yet. I mean, we got one figured out, but
yeah.
I don't know
how many miles.
I don't know exactly how many
Oh.
miles.
All right, I'm gonna turn this off till I get till we all get situated.
Yep.
step again. I thought I might try to win her back, but I'm all out of confidence. I'm a little nervous about coming down, and every new heartbreak hurts a little more. The first one felt like more than I could take, so I hit the ground running so hard, whittled my soul away. Try to keep my hopes up, but they keep falling down, and every new heartbreak hurts a little more than the last time around. I made a lot of half-hearted mistakes, but I worked so hard on this one. I gave her my everything. Was a losing battle, so I'm laying down, and every new heartbreak hurts a little more. Every new heartbreak hurts a little more than the last time around. And now I let her go step again. And it's just so damn cold out here. I can see my failing breath. I'm a little nervous and I'm coming down. Every new heartbreak hurts a little more. Every new heartbreak hurts so much more than the last time around. Waking up this morning, waking up before it's getting 9. Kinda heavy on my shoulders, tracking down some moments back in time. I could swore that I was in it, down to every minute. Don't know what I was sipping, but I felt like I was doing fine. Oh my. Turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit north of the Georgia line. I'll do it again. Little too much southern comfort, hanging with my friends, all playing games. We all started at a full house, ended up just me and good old James. I could swore that I was winning, kinda had a feeling. Last thing I remember, I was drinking till the moon shined. Oh my. Turns out that I just got a little bit
east out, just a little bit north of the Georgia line. May not know just where I'm at, no idea when I'll get back. There's so much you just can't explain. No, I'm not one to lose control, but I don't really care at all how it ends or where it begins. And I'll do it again. May not know just where I'm at, no idea when I'll get back. There's so much you just can't explain. No, I'm not one to lose control, but I don't really care at all how it ends or where it begins. And I'll do it again.
So you can see the difference, how clean it's cut on this side and how jagged it is here. I don't want to like that. That actually bothered me last night. I was home thinking about that. That's a much cleaner cut. If you're going to cut a house in half, make it a clean cut. Yep. A little Uki tail generator's doing a good job of running the saw with no power out here. I sure like that better. I think a brake is in order. The brake is in order. I'll be right back, folks. That's my OSHA approved fuel storage can. Yep. I don't know who the were that designed that and nozzle that makes it impossible to get gas out of a can. But I have a workaround for that. I have a workaround for that. That will work. You could staple that a little better. I'm gonna take that piece of wood right there, this piece, and make Jamie a butcher block out of the old house. The old house beams. I know it's not straight, but I have to tie all that back together anyway. It'll be fine. We're trying to keep it as narrow as possible, especially on this end. This is the end they think they'll have trouble with as far as width. All right, now I'll get up there and trim that roof like I have the other side trimmed and get rid of all that jaggedness. I'll go ahead and go up there and staple that plastic around the end of that beam. Can I give you a hand there, Mark? Can I give you a hand?
And then run it back to my mat.
Ooh.
Go back and just pick it up and let this leg out.
You want to do what?
I'm going to put this around here.
Okay.
Now take another chain and go like a yoke.
Oh, yeah, I roger that.
Leg it out. So
I'll go over there. Oh! Let's quit running into stuff. Oh! Holy feet. Holy feet.
get another chain, I'll just hook it from here to there. If I had two hooks, I'd use that one.
I'm gonna leave that here in case you need it, that post. You want that one up high here or okay.
Put it right there on that.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Okay. Want me to run it through there again?
Actually, I think I'll spread it out a little bit.
All right. Oh, yeah. You say you've been doing this for 40 years?
Well, since 1979.
1979. Yeah, that's 44 years. It's the anniversary of the blowing up of Mount St. Helens today.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I remember when it blew.
Yeah, we lost a couple friends up there. They found their German Shepherd in a tree 2 miles from where they were.
Wow. Yeah, I remember when it blew the first time. I lived in Portland. The second time I was in Seattle.
Yeah.
I thought we had a nuclear bomb because in Seattle all I seen was a giant mushroom. Huge.
Wow.
That's what I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
As far as that from an explosion.
Yeah, I didn't actually see it.
Okay, let's see how it's at here.
Well, that'll just get in the way, won't it? Oh, I might want to move. I might want to get out of the way. You're up against the house over here. There you go. Yeah. Oh, there she goes. You know, I'm gonna stay out of the way. Go ahead. Nah, I think I should just stay out of the way. Probably. He knows what he's doing. Watch your cribbing. Mark, watch your cribbing.
Alright.
Let me try to spin it, put some pressure on it, and I'll see if I can.
There you go. A little bit.
Sweet.
Alright,
I'm gonna move my truck out of your way.
I just zoom around.
I'll move my truck out of your way.
Alright. There. That'll work out nice.
Yeah, it did. Ooh, it is toasty in here. I'm gonna get the AC going because homie's almost done here. Yeah, 60 sounds good.
Everybody come around this side now. Pick it up this way.
Oh, okay. That'll work. That'll work, buddy.
Want to screw that part on there?
Yeah. work, buddy. Hello. It is. What's your name? What? Sullivan, let me call you right back. I'm directing a guy that's loading a dock up on my trailer. I'll call you right back. All right, bye. Just tilt it forward. Sweet. What?
One down, one to go.
Yep.
You know, Emmert just picked it up. He does have some floats in the yard.
He has what?
He has little floats in the yard. I don't know what he's doing with them. They're like big cat guys that used to take docks and same dive, but I don't know.
I'm just gonna use those plastic 55-gallon drums.
Yeah.
Put them underneath. Put AstroTurf over top of it. Go around the edge with PT. Put some hinges between the pieces, and launch it. I'll have you out there to fish one day.
I've only done it once in my life. I did like it.
Fishing? We'll have to get a small mouth bass under your belt.
Yeah, I caught what did I catch that day? I caught a catfish. Only fish I ever caught in my life that big.
It's exciting though.
Yeah, I was excited. I wanted to show my parents, and I put it in a trap, you know, but he left it open.
He left it open.
I broke the pole and everything catching it.
I'm gonna screw this on,
All right.
and I'm gonna cut that end off. Need some help, Mark?
Yeah, if you want to hold that corner down and I'll get it around, I'll carry it right here.
Hold it down?
Yeah, that way when I don't drag across. Just a little bit.
Hold on, here it comes. Oh, watch your knee there. Don't watch me. We slide it down a little.
I just pick it up.
Oh, you can just pick it up.
Yeah.
Let me unhook you.
All right.
I guess you got to be smarter than the chain, huh?
It's got two ends. I don't know. I've never.
All right. Now put it right here where you can see it. There's my dock, folks. My new swim dock. It's awesome. This will work great. Yes, indeed. Let me get out of his way. Yeah, our new dock. It's a beautiful thing. That'll be perfect for a dock. This guy does know how to run some equipment. You don't waste any time. That's perfect, huh? Man, that's gonna make a great dock.
Yeah, it will, really. Yeah, it's already built.
Yeah. Just dress it up a little bit. Thank you kindly, sir. That's great. What?
Better than taking your back out.
Yeah, I sure appreciate it, Mark. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good guy right there. That is a good guy right there. Jim got me trained. Look, folks, I'm all organized. I got zip ties on my straps. That's gonna make a great dock. All right, so I need some wire cutters because I'm all organized now. I know, Gove. I know it wasn't my idea for you to work like this, but you are a truck, you know, so there's that. You are a truck. And around me, trucks tend to get used for work. It just happens that way. Okay, I had some more zip ties. I'm gonna try to keep up with this being organized stuff and put my straps back nice. Where's my Where's my big package of straps? I mean zip ties. We'll use color ones, folks. We'll use some of the fancy colored ones. That's what we'll do. That was nice of them to clean that one off for me. Oh, that breeze feels nice. I need that. It is hot, folks. Guess who's jumping on the quad and going back to the swim hole when I get back to the ranch? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, all right, folks, loaded. Hydrate. Got to hydrate.